Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing my 23 books that I want to read in 2023. So this was an idea from Markus, so thank you Markus for giving me this idea. But yeah, I'm excited to share with you guys a list that I compiled of 23 different books that I own that I would like to eventually read in this year of 2023. I have some of these that I have had for a while that I really want to get to. Some of these are more like new acquires, but they're all books that I'm really excited to read. And yeah, I just wanted to share that list with you guys. So with that, let's just get started. So the first one I have is the guest list. I picked this up at the used bookstore a while ago, and I've really wanted to read this one because it's a secluded setting thriller book. And I know that some people really don't like this book, but I do really like secluded thrillers, so I feel like I'm gonna love it. I don't know. I don't know. I just have a really good feeling about this book, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And even if I don't like it, I got it at the used bookstore, so it wasn't like a huge expense or anything. But yeah, I really do want to read this one. I also love the cover. I feel like it's very ominous, and I love the like color tones that they chose for it too. But yeah, it definitely stands out, and it's one that I want to pick up soon. The next one is a thriller called I See You by Claire Mackintosh. So I actually read another book by Claire Mackintosh called I Let You Go, and that was a thriller that really like stuck with me after I read it, and I wanted to read more of her writing. I hadn't experienced a thriller book like that where the twist was so intense to me, like I was so caught off guard and I did not expect it at all. So I want to read more of her books to see if they have like similar twists to them or a similar style. But yeah, like all I know is going into this one, I'm going to be like eyes peeled. Well, I guess I'm not really looking at anything, but I'm going to be like trying to puzzle through as we go and thinking, probably overthinking everything based on the first experience with this one, just because I will want to try and figure it out before it happens. Although I don't know if I'll be able to, because that first one, I Let You Go, that twist was intense. So yeah, I'm excited to try another book by this author. I also really want to read Hench. This one, you guys can see all the yellow stickers because I've bought these all at the used bookstore. But this is one where I believe it's following an administrative assistant to either like a villain or a hero or something, but then they get injured in like the line of something that happens with the hero, and so they're kind of like going out against the hero now, or like teaming up with a villain. It's something along those lines. I can't really remember too much, but I know that it's like superhero related, and I do love comic books and superheroes, so I think this is going to be a fun one, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The next one I really want to read is Saitonic. This is the third book in the Skyward series. I still also have to read the other two novellas. I read one of them for the Reindeer Readathon, so I'll still have to read those as well. But yeah, I really do want to finish off this series and see where it goes and just jump back into this world because there's so many characters that I really enjoy about this world, and I just want to get back into their story and see what happens with it. After the books that I have previously read leading up in the series, like there's a lot that's happened, and so I can only imagine where we're going to go with this one, but I'm really excited for it. Then, of course, we have Bloodmarked, and this is the sequel to Legendborn, and I really enjoyed Legendborn. That's like an Arthurian retelling, but it's with a younger set, and it's kind of like gender bent, so yeah, it was really cool. I am really looking forward to seeing where they go with this sequel. It's been a while since I've read the first one, so it's like I don't have a full recollection of everything, but I do remember really enjoying the book and flying through it. I also buddy read the first book with Mo from the Roomies Digest. She also loved it as well, and I think she wants to buddy read this one with me as well, so we're definitely going to jump back into that buddy read mode and power through this book together and just share all our thoughts, and so I'm really excited to do that. And of course we have The Hunger of the Gods, because The Shadow of the Gods was so intense, and I have to continue this story. I need to see what's going to happen with those characters. There was so much like build up in that first one, and then that ending, it just left me wanting so much more, and so I'm very excited to dive into this one this year. I don't know when I'm going to jump into it because it is a big one, so I'm probably going to have to do a smaller TBR that month when I jump into this one, but I am going to try and get to this one so I can just see what happens. There's also so much of this world that like I still want to explore, and I hope they dive more into the world and like the history of the gods in this one too. So looking forward to that. Next up is Project Hail Mary. This one has been on my shelf for a while. I really enjoyed The Martian by Andy Weir, so I'm excited to jump into Project Hail Mary. So many of you guys have been telling me in the comments, pick up this book, like so many. So I know that I definitely have to get to this one and see what all the hype is, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I also have Upgrade by Blake Crouch. I have read Dark Matter and Recursion by Blake Crouch and loved both of them. They were 5 out of 5 stars, fantastic books. And so, yeah, I have to get to this one. I don't know why I haven't yet. I'm trying to be more strategic about my TBRs this year, but you know what? Like, I want to have some books that like I'm gonna absolutely love or adore, and I feel like this is gonna be one of them. So I gotta throw this on one of the TBRs. I also have Stormblood on here, and this one was sold to me as like a very similar book to like Red Rising style, and I have heard that from the author as well as other people. So that is very intriguing to me and makes me want to pick this one up. It is also the start of a series, so that'll be fun. If I do enjoy this first one, then I'll definitely have to pick up the other ones. I also just noticed, I thought this was like smudges on the thing, but it's actually part of the book. If you see it, like the letters have like that gloss effect that like trails off them. Very cool. I never even noticed that first time around. So yeah. But yeah, I want to get to this one. If you sell me a book by saying that it's like Red Rising, like you're gonna hook me, and I will probably end up reading that book. So just so you know, if you're trying to get me to read your book, don't be untruthful. Like if it is like Red Rising, then say so. But if it's not, don't. Anyways, looking forward to this one. Also on this list is Cinder. I want to read this book because I want to see what the hype is about the Lunar Chronicles. I'm also a sucker for a retelling, so I'm totally down for that. And like these covers make these books look so cool. So yeah, I'm down to try it out. I don't think I've read anything by Marissa Meyer, so this will be like my first foray into her writing style, and so that's exciting. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing how it goes. Then I have In Deeper Waters, because this is an LGBTQ plus pirate story, and like those are 2 buzzwords for me, so that's gonna pull me in right away. I don't really need to hear much more. Gays and pirates, I'm in. That's all you need to know. Also on this list, The Charm Offensive. I've heard that so many people loved this book. Christine from the Roomies Digest told me to read this book. And yeah, it's a reality like themed rom-com, I believe, about a character who goes on a reality show kind of like similar to The Bachelor, but they end up having more of a relationship with the director of the show than any of the cast of women that are like trying to date him. And so yeah, that just sounds like a pretty intense rom-com. I'm also a huge sucker for reality TV. Like, you guys have no idea. I love reality TV. So I think this one will be right up my alley and something that I'm going to enjoy. Also on this list is Never Saw Me Coming. This is a thriller about like psychopath support group, but like so it's a group of psychopaths in a support group like therapy session, but then somebody in the support group starts hunting down the rest of the support group, and so they have to, I mean, you're like thinking like a psychopath, so you're going to be in the mind of a psychopath during this book, and they're trying to like figure out who's trying to kill them, but they're also like a killer. So I think this one just sounds like so chaotic and so wild, and that's why I'm looking forward to seeing like where this one takes me, because I feel like it's going to be so bizarre but also very fast-paced and intense. So that's something that I love. A fast-paced plot, I'm in. Also on this list is a book called Save the Date by Annabeth Albert, and I want to read some of their books because I looked them up online and they have all like LGBTQ plus books. So that's very exciting to me, and they're romance books. And so I'm trying to get a little bit more into romance. So I'm going to try this one. This one is about a guy and another guy they have like a connection at a bar and then part ways, but then they find out that they are actually in the same wedding together, but on different sides. So the one guy is friends with the man getting married, and the other guy is the brother of the sister getting married. And so the two of them kind of have to like set aside things and work together to get through the weekend being in this wedding party together and helping their loved ones like have the wedding they want to have. I'm sure feelings are going to arise for those two, and yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I'm also excited because it's free on Amazon and it's only like 150 pages. So that's perfect for my reading style. So yeah, I'm excited to try that one out. Of course, I also have Legends and Lattes on here because everybody has told me that this is like the coziest fantasy book I will ever read. So that's exciting. And it's about an orc who stops doing their like warring ways and opens up a coffee shop in a little town. And it's like their life owning this coffee shop. Like, how cute does that sound? I didn't know I needed this in my life, but I have it and I want to read it. So it's on the list for 23 in 2023. I also have on this list The House in the Cerulean Sea because so many people have talked about this one and told me that I would really enjoy it. I did read Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune, and that was just like an okay book for me. I wasn't like adoring it or anything, but everybody tells me that this one is better than that one. So I'm going to try this one out and see how it goes, and yeah, we'll see where it takes me. And then I have All of Our Demise on this list. I've been trying to get to this one for like months on end. I keep saying I'm going to read it and then not end up getting to it, and I don't know why, because I really loved All of Us Villains, and I think I'm going to love this one too. I honestly don't know why I haven't gotten to it, so I'm going to make sure that I do get to it this year. I also have Dark Rise on my list. This is one of my arcs that I received a while back, and I don't know, there's just something about this book that just stands out that makes me want to read it. It's like a sci-fi galactic book with, I feel like there's like some political intrigue in here, and I really don't know much about it, but there's just something about this book that just stands out and makes me want to read it. It just sticks out on the shelf and I'm like, I want to read that book. That's honestly the reasoning why. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to this one too. I also have said that I wanted to read some more backlist books of an author that I enjoyed, and one of those authors that I have not found a book that I don't like by them yet is Mary Lou, and so I want to read Prodigy, I want to read Champion, as well as Rebel, and Warcross. These are the other ones of her books that I own that I haven't read yet, so I would like to get to these. I feel like I'll go through them really quickly because every time I pick up one of her books, I fly through them and have a fantastic time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all of these. I think I also need Wildcard because I don't own that one yet, but I believe that's the sequel to this one. So I'll have to find that one somewhere. I'm sure I could find that at the used bookstore. But yeah, she's an author I have just had great luck with, and I want to see if that continues with these other books. And then the last one on this list, which I don't have any copy of yet because it's not out yet, is Heartstopper Volume 5. So obviously when that comes out, I'll be reading that as well. But yeah, that's my list of the 23 books that I'm looking forward to trying to get to in the year of 2023. It'll be fun to reflect on this when we get to 2024, and I can see if I actually read a decent amount of these or if I got to all of them. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not going to get to all of these, but it'll be cool to see how many I do get to. Anyways, that's it for my video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if there are any books that you are really excited to get to this year, or if you've like set any goals for certain books you're going for. Then yeah, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as links by my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.